You sure? Because where I'm at, I'm like, I was in a dead end of a street.
That guy over there, he thinks you're cute. Mind you, he's an older guy. Like, he's like in his 50s.
Wow. That's what it looks like, and then with the sauce and everything.
He fucking that shit up. Oh, God. Stop, y'all. Y'all are being mean. Eat. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Jen.
Baby, give me a reason. Tell me just how you're feeling. I could see you're tripping off the way I'm living in trust, looking for love.
Welcome back everyone. Again, if you guys are new here, welcome, and if you guys are returning, welcome back. What's up, sister? Today we're gonna be doing another story time, but we're gonna be eating sushi rolls, and also I'm gonna eat dumplings. So I got these dumplings, wow, right there. And then I also got, if you guys see it's like half empty, is because I ordered sushi for my sister too, and they ended up putting both the sushis in the same bin, so I had to take hers out. But these are the shrimp tempura rolls, the spicy shrimp tempura. And then this one is a eel crunchy sushi. I forgot the name exactly, but I know it has eel in it, and it's like, it's supposed to have crunchy topping. It's new, I've never had this before, so we're gonna try it. And then I got a assorted milk tea with, it's watermelon milk tea with strawberry boba. Wow. And that's all we have for today. The story time is a little juicy, so make sure you guys grab your drinks, your snacks, and lay back, because we're gonna get into something that's a little crazy. I didn't know if I was gonna ever make the story time, but I was like, F it, we're all grown here, so I hope y'all are grown if you're watching my videos. Let me know, comment down below what age you guys are. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Period. Okay, this thing's good. Before we start, make sure you guys smash that like button, and also don't forget to comment down below what you guys want to see next. And do you guys like this setup? I thought it was just easier for me to record in my room today instead of recording out there in my living room or anything, just because like I was just comfortable in here. It's very comfy and cozy in here. So do you guys roll your chopsticks before you guys eat it or use them? Let's see, we're gonna start off with the spicy shrimp tempura because I always eat it, so I already know what it tastes like. And then it comes with ginger and wasabi on the side. I'll put that over there. I wish they gave these like in a plastic container instead of just having it like this, because I don't usually use all of it, and like sometimes when I drip it, try to like pour it out, it starts to drip backwards and it makes a big ass mess. I don't really use the wasabi and stuff that much, but let's dig in. This is good. And all you do is just grab your dumpling. This is a fried dumpling, and you just dip it and eat it. It's the oh, it's a little spicy. Hold up. I think it got red pepper flakes in it. And then last but not least, let's try these eel rolls. I've had eel before, but never like this, so hopefully this stuff is good. Oh, excuse me. So this is what it's looking like. You guys can see. Wow. So it looks like, and then with the sauce and everything. It's actually good. Okay. I see you. And the eel sauce is so good. Like, it's nice and sweet. If you guys know. It's nice. It's nice. Alright, so let's jump right into the story. This is going to be something that happened to me a couple years ago again. And I was just thinking about it because something similar happened to someone else. And I was like, yo, this same thing happened to me. So I was like, I have to tell you guys because duh, like I gotta tell you guys my crazy stories of my crazy life. This happened about 3.5 years ago. I remember it was like a cold winter night. I didn't want to be home and stuff like that because around that time was the time that I used to live with my dad and stuff. And if you guys know, me and my dad didn't have a good relationship when I was younger. So like I did a lot of things to try to keep me out of the house, like working 2-3 jobs, finding things to do with friends, you know, being locked up in my room, just not being social. I was very antisocial at the time. So one of these nights were the nights where I was like, hey, I'm always in the house, like let me go out, let me do something, like let me enjoy myself, because it's like I'm always working. I hit up my cousin. We're gonna give her a name. And name her Alexis. We're gonna name her Alexis. So I hit up Alexis asking her what she was doing to see, you know, like what's the word, I want to go out, like I don't want to be home. It was like, oh yeah, like we can go out and stuff. I'm not gonna go out like to a lounge or anything, but because here, I don't know how it is in every other state, but you can go into lounges if you're 18. At that time I was like 19. She was like, I'm not going to the club, but like I'm gonna go to a friend's house if you want to go. So I was like, all right, cool, like, you know, that's cool, little whatever. I ended up getting ready and stuff. Before I went to her house, to the friend's house, I ended up meeting another friend because my cousin was still getting ready and stuff. She usually takes forever to get ready, but like for some reason, me knowing that, I still get ready early. If you guys see flashes in the back, because I have my TV on, my TV is running. I have background music on the TV, so that's what's making the flashes. If you guys are like, what the hell is that? She was taking forever to get ready, and I got ready before, and I had this one friend that I used to talk to every single day. Like we would talk every day, like every single day. And her son's birthday was around the corner, so she asked me to go to her house so she could show me some of the ornaments and everything like that she was gonna make for the tables, because she was gonna do it in a hall. So I was like, F it, like let's go, you know, let's go do that. That's fine. Like I don't mind coming over real quick because, you know, I'm still waiting for my cousin to text me, because at the end of the day, yeah, she texted me, but like I wasn't 100% sure that she was gonna go out. Like, you know, sometimes people be like, oh, scratch that, something happened. So I was like, at least like if she cancels on me, I'm already out. I go to her house. We're there chilling. We ended up smoking some hookah and all this because, you know, she's older. She's older than me actually. And she had like a cup of wine there. I took a sip of wine, chilling. We were just there looking at the ornaments, talking, chatting it up. Like an hour later, my cousin texts me. Alexis texted me and she's like, hey, I'm on my way to the friend's house. We were gonna give the friend a name because she's the one that's like the main person in the story, Ava. So there's Alexis and Ava. So she's like, hey, I'm gonna go to Ava's house. I'm about 10-15 minutes away. Here's the address. So I got the address, and then 5 minutes later I let my friend know I'm about to leave. I'm about to go out to my friend Ava's house. Not even my friend, because I told her that, but she wasn't my friend. I didn't even know who she was. She was someone that Lexus knew. So I was like, I'm going to my friend Ava's house, you know, because I had plans with them already. Da da da. She was like, okay, cool, girl, like, you know, we'll talk tomorrow, and then we'll look at the ornaments and everything and decide what you think is best and stuff. I left. I drove to Ava's house. I get around the corner of the house, so the address that she sent me wasn't the right address. I was on the other side of the house, but I didn't know that. So I call, let me see. So I call Lexus and I'm like, hey, like, I'm here, but I don't see your car. And she's like, nah, yeah, like, I'm here, like, I'm in my car's right in front of the house and stuff like that. And I was like, you sure? Because where I'm at, I'm like, I was in a dead end of a street, and I was parked right behind of a house. So I was like, you know, is this the house? Like, what does the house look like? And she's like, no, that's not the house. The house is on this street and it looks like this.
Stop, y'all are being mean. Eat, ugly. So I'm on the phone with her and I'm like,
Okay, so how do I get to that street?
and she gave me the directions on how to get there and everything. And then I finally find the house. I saw her car and I parked right behind her car. Cool. It was like on a public street, so I wasn't worried about parking or anything, so I was fine. So I come in, mind you, before all this, my cousin Lexus, she tells me that this is like an all girls thing. Like, it's just her, Ava, and then a couple of the girls. So, like, you know, I was fine with that. You know, I don't mind me a little girls night. Like, a little girls night don't hurt nobody. So I was like, cool. I'm walking in, you know, I'm grabbing all my stuff. Like, I brought my hookah and everything because, you know, she said that there was more girls, so I assumed, like, you know, she said that they had hookah already, but so I was like, let me bring mine so then I can just have another one there because I don't know how many girls are there. So I get on my car, I go to the back of the car, I grab my hookah, grab my bags, my purse, all that. Cool. She's at the door waiting for me. I'm like, cool, like, hey, you know, we walk in, I'm walking up the steps, and I walk in,
and I look to my right.
There's two guys sitting on the couch, and there's 3 or 4 sitting on the dining room table. Mind you, when you come in, it's the living room, and then it's like a dining room. There's no, like, or you could say, yeah, you could say it's like a dining room, but there isn't no separate dining room. Like, it's all in one room. I was like, okay, cool, like, you know, like, you know, at that point I was already there, so I was just not, I wasn't gonna just leave, like, you know what I'm saying. And at the time, like, I was single and everything, so like, it didn't really matter. But like, it would have been better if I knew. But she said herself that she didn't know and all this extra stuff, so like, I didn't like blame her or anything, you know. So I just let it be. They seemed cool, like, they all said hello and stuff when I got there. And I met Ava for the first time. Mind you, Ava, she's a little older. She's not around our age. She's a little older. Like, she's like in her 40s. Like, that older. She looked like, I don't know if she was in her late 30s, early 40s, around there. Like, she was older than us. So they, okay, like, you know, hey, what's up? Like, what's up, auntie? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it gave. Like, it gave auntie vibes type stuff. Like, because I have an aunt that, like, is like that she'll party with her nieces and stuff, like that cool aunt and stuff. That's what it gave. I put my stuff on the table, on the dining room table. They had music blasting, and then she like brings me to the kitchen and showed me that they have food and everything because they cook. They made like a big feast. She brings me to the kitchen to show me the food and everything, and she shows me the girls that were up there because obviously there was more girls there. It wasn't just us. There was like 4 or 5 girls, but they looked younger than me. Like, there were 2 that looked somewhat around my age, and then there was 2 that were younger. So I was just like, hey, you know, what's up, da 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 da. one of them kept looking at me all crazy and stuff. I don't know what her problem was, but like she kept looking at me really funny and stuff. But you know, I didn't do nothing to you, so it's like I don't know why you looking at me like that. But I don't really pay mind to nobody, like, you know, I let them be. She shows me the food, and I'm like, you know, it's okay, like I just ate this little piece of hair, like, no worries, like it's cool. And like in all honesty, like when I just go to someone's house, I don't like eating everyone's food just because it's just me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't like eating everyone's food, especially if I just met you type stuff. Not the siren going off. Like if I just met you, I don't really want to eat your food. Not out of like anything weird. I don't know, that's just like weird with me. Like I don't like, I want to have that friendship with you first before grabbing food. I don't know, I'm weird like that. Like I'm very respectful. I don't touch no one's stuff. Like I be doing my own thing. Like, you know, I'm in my business. And she was like, okay, if you like, you can set up your hookah here and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. So I walk back, I grab my hookah, bring it to the kitchen. I do, you know, what you gotta do. You feel it. After I'm done, I grab it, and then I go to the couch. That's where Lexus was. So it was the girl, then Lexus was in the middle, and then I sat on the other side of the couch. And I set the hookah on the table, and I'm just there chilling, you know, turning it on and everything, you know, what you do with hookah, you know. And Ava, she offers me a beer, and I was like, yeah, sure, like, you know, that's fine. So she grabs one out of the cooler, because there was a cooler on the side of the couch. So she grabs the beer out the cooler, she gives it to me, and I have a bottle opener on my keys. So I just grabbed it, popped it open. Cool. I remember Alexis, she brought her own bottle of wine, but it was like a very strong wine. But I told her like I was gonna wait a little bit, like let me drink this first, because I don't want to like mix too much, because it's, you know, especially that I'm driving. Don't ever drink and drive, kids. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Don't ever do that. Eva, mind you, she was so nice and everything, but one thing I forgot to mention to you guys was Ava was crazy drunk. Like this girl was, she was a couple bottles down, like dancing around, being all freaky deaky and stuff. Like it was crazy. While I'm sitting there next to Lexus, Ava comes and she starts twerking on Lexus. She starts caressing her and all this extra stuff, like, you know, being drunk and like acting like gay and stuff. Like, you know, when you're drunk and you act that gay drunk, yeah, that's how she was acting gay. So she was acting like that with her. Mind you, this lady is like 40 something years old and she's acting like that. Like, mind you, like that shit was crazy. But, you know, I was like, girl, to each your own, that's your problem. Like, you know, that's none of my business. So she was just there dancing and stuff. And then the girl next to her, she was trying to get her to dance on Lexus. She was telling her like, hey, like they dance on her, like this dance. Like she was, Ava was off it. Her, mind you, her husband was there. He was one of the guys that were sitting on the couch. And then it was another dude. I don't even know, like, trust me, I don't know none of the guy, like nothing. But I know the husband was the one on the couch because Ava, she told me. So what happened was Ava, after started dancing and stuff, and after she put her, I don't know if it was her daughter or her cousin, I know it was her family member, I believe. After she put her to start dancing on my cousin, she starts dancing on me. And I'm like, hey, like, you know, hyping her up and all this extra stuff. And then she whispers to me, and she was like, oh, that's
my husband over there with the hookah. And
I was like, okay, cool, like, you know. So, you know, it was like, you know, kind of weird that she mentioned that to me, because it's like, why? Like, you know, I don't really care that you're telling me that your husband is sitting over there and stuff. Like, it was just weird. And after, she ends up dancing on her husband and stuff. And maybe she told me because I was like there, and, you know, maybe she was just jealous and, like, you know, she wanted me to be careful. I don't know, like, you know, like, girl, if I get that vibe, like, shit, I'm sorry, like, I ain't trying to take your man. On him and stuff, cool. And then I'm there chilling, normal. She comes back to me, dancing, and then she starts dancing on me a little slow, and I'm just there like hype her up, cool. And then she comes to my ear, and then she whispers to my ear,
that guy over there, he thinks you're cute. Mind you, he's an older guy, like he's like in his 50s
or something like that. All of them were, they were like in their 40s, 50s. And she was like, oh, those guys over there think you're cute, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, thank you. Like, you know, because, like, I wasn't going to be rude about it and stuff. Like, you know, thank you. Like, what else you want me to say? And she was like, let me know because they have money. In my head, I'm like, what the, like, why is she telling me this? Like, I don't care. I didn't come here for all that. I came here because I thought it was gonna be a girls' night. Oh, thank you, I'm all set. And she's like, you sure? Like, you sure? And I was like, yeah, like, I'm all set. Like, trust me, I'm good. Like, I don't want no granddaddy. Like, you know, I'm cool. I'm cool. The Hispanic music starts coming on, the bachata and stuff. I get up with my cousin to start dancing and everything. And then, well, Lexus, if you guys, my cousin's Lexus. And then Ava comes and then she snatches me from Lexus. And then we start dancing bachata and everything. And she's like she's like caressing me weird and everything, and just like doing way too much. So like I kind of felt uncomfortable. So like, oh no, it's okay, like I'm tired, like I'm sweating, like you see all the sweat that's coming off my face, like I'm tired. So she's like, you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. So I sat down on the couch and I started smoking my hookah again, and I'm chilling. The other like different music starts playing, so everyone like stopped, and like she's the one that's just dancing, like twerking again. And like this lady has so much energy. Like I was like, girl, I wish I had that much energy, because what, this lady had so much energy. Like I wish, like I'm like, I hope I had that same energy when I'm your age, because there's no way. I'm sitting back on the couch, and after a little bit she comes back and she sits next to me. Now I'm sitting on the couch, and then she sits on the arm of the couch. She's on my left side. And she then looks at me again, and then she starts like rubbing my hair and stuff, and telling me how pretty I am and things like that, and you know, saying like thank you and everything, like appreciate it and stuff. And then she comes to me again, and she whispers to my ear like,
oh, like you sure? Like he'll give you like this and that. Like he works
as, I think she said like a truck driver or something like that. Like all he does is drive trucks and stuff. I have extra rooms here, like if you need to do what you gotta do, like I'm not gonna judge you, like do whatever you got, like I got you. Like he's ready and stuff. And I look at her like, bitch, this is like, what are you trying to prostitute me? Like what the hell? Like what is this, an advertisement? Like what the hell are you trying to do? You trying to pimp me out and stuff? Like hell no. Are you, no, like that's not my cup of tea. Like I don't like old men. Like I don't know, like God forbid. Like that's another reason why too, like when I go to parties and stuff, I always pay attention to my drink. And like I'd rather you give me a beer that I can open than you just give me a cup of something, because God forbid they put something in it and then like I'm all drugged up and stuff. Like I'm very smart. Like I'm not gonna, like, yeah, I'm not like the best, like, you know, not everyone's perfect, but, and especially in things like that, like I am very careful. I look at things, especially when because I ended up having wine after, and before like we had the bachata and everything, like I did have a cup of wine, but like I put the ice in my own cup. I saw my cousin Lex put the wine inside my cup from hers, and like I kept an eye on my cup, and I drank it before I even got up and anything. So like, you know, I made sure. I mean, that stuff, I was like, are you crazy? Like what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you know, like I was giving her that look, but like obviously I didn't want to be disrespectful, because mind you, I'm in a house that I don't know. There's mad guys in here. Like there's like 6 or 7 dudes, and my cousin was right next to me and stuff. So like, even though she was there, but like, you know, it's just me and her. So like I was just like, no, it's okay, like, you know, it's cool. Like I started laughing it off because I started getting nervous and stuff. So I started like laughing, like, hey, no, it's okay, like it's cool. And then she was like, you sure, like, you know, they're ready to go. And I was like, no, it's okay. So she ends up just getting up, and she goes to the kitchen. After she goes to the kitchen, I needed to use the bathroom, so I grabbed first of all, before I even got up, I grabbed my bottle of beer and I took it with me to the bathroom, because I was not gonna risk anything. Like especially after she was telling me that stuff, I was like, no, like I'm not gonna risk it. I end up walking to the bathroom, and there was 2 of the guys that were sitting down in the middle of the table. They end up standing up. Like they were standing up before I went to the bathroom. So when I passed by them, they were like, oh,
God bless you, this is now.
And I was like, thank you, like, you know, like thank you or whatever, like, you know, just saying thank you and shit, because it's like, you know, I wasn't gonna be rude, but like I low-key was just like you know, because all they said was like God bless you and stuff, and I started like laughing, saying thank you, and then I went to the bathroom. I grabbed my bottle, man. I was a little lit, I'm not gonna lie. I still knew what I was doing. I get out the bathroom, and one of them are standing outside the door, supposedly waiting for the bathroom. Luckily, like the other girls and stuff like that were there too, so like nothing, like, you know, thank God, like nothing crazy happened or anything. He like just says hi to me and then walks into the bathroom. I'm just chilling, sitting, and a couple minutes go by. I look at my cousin, I look at Lex, and I say, girl, I think I'm about to go home. Like, I never felt so uncomfortable in my life. So I was like, yeah, like I don't feel good, like I'm tired, like, you know, I got work in the morning, like some crap that I said to her, because I was just like not feeling it. Like I was so uncomfortable, like I couldn't, like, why would you just think that's okay? You know, I understand that she was drunk and everything, so it could have been that, but it's just like, I don't know, that stuff was just so weird. So I ended up packing up my stuff. I'm so mad because I think I left my little tweezers, like to pick up the charcoal and stuff, over there, but like I have never seen that house again. So like I don't even know if I did leave it there or what, but I ended up packing up my stuff, saying goodnight to everyone. And then, you know, Ava was like, oh, you're leaving so soon, like why? And I was like, yeah, like I got work in the morning and stuff, blah blah blah. So she was like, okay, like have a good night, blah blah blah. And then I say bye to Lexus because she came in her own car, so she didn't end up leaving until after. I got all my stuff and I just left. You know, I took my ass home, and that was just it. After that, I've never been to her house again. I've never even spoke to her. Like I don't even know if that lady is still alive. I don't know nothing. I've kept my distance completely from that situation. But yeah, so that is the story time, guys, of how she almost pimped me out. And I was not dumb enough to let that happen. It was very good. I didn't eat much because your girl's stomach is like that big. Like trust me, like it's really that small. So your girl's gonna have to end up saving this stuff for later. And make sure you guys stay tuned in for more, and make sure you guys smash that like button so I can know that you guys like my stories, and let me know what you guys want me to eat next. I'm thinking about Wingstop, so make sure you guys stay prepared for that one. And I have a lot of stories to tell you guys, so don't worry, they're gonna be coming. I love you guys once again. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell so every time I post, y'all get notified. Please share this video with everyone, your sister, your brother, your cat, your dog, your uncle, your grandma. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.
But we gon' learn how to love. We gon' learn how to love. Thinking of the time I had you.